Anyway, this video is for Niki Nosco, girl I met online, helped me out of a tight spot, so I kind of feel like I freaking owe her something. Happy birthday, Niki! Congratulations on making it to a quarter of a century. I still have your beautiful and elaborate painting here, which I still find new shit in it all the time whenever I look at it long enough. It's called Uncertainty. Sometimes I look at this thing and feel like it's like a freaking map of your soul somehow, and how like you can freaking pick up on other people's personalities like you're like a ball of clay. This thing is like similar, I guess, maybe a ball of light or something. But I just wanted to make a little bit of a video and list off a bunch of things that I like about Niki. I mean, obviously, first and foremost, she's an artist, and a damn good one too. I personally feel that this right here was the best piece from her senior year art show. Like when you graduate from art college, you have like an art show, and this was the best piece from that. All those pieces. Just my opinion, but yeah, art is subjective to opinion. What else can I say about you? You're a Gemini. I mean, you're into astrology, so am I. I'm a Taurus, but Gemini are people that I've always seemed to have gotten along with. They're usually, I don't really feel that they're usually an either or type of people. They're usually a very balanced type of people, which is good because I personally am usually an either or type of person. I'm either a fucking raging fucking moron or I'm a freaking docile person just trying to smell the flowers a lot of the time. But we all have at least two sides to us. Dualism plays a part in a lot of people's lives. So yeah, I mean, I also like her whole story. Her story is, the story of her life is a pretty interesting one. She's originally from Florida, I guess, or something, and she got adopted by lawyers or something like that. They came here to Seattle when she was 7 and grew up here, and without saying too much about it, because obviously this is supposed to be like a positive thing, a positive video that I'm trying to make. I always really saw Niki as kind of like a kindred spirit to me because she hasn't had an easy life. I mean, she grew up with like her adopted parents were very rich, so she grew up well off. But that money isn't everything. I didn't grow up that way at all, but I guess what I'm trying to say is she's had a hard life just like I have. And as much as I like to criticize her about some of the choices that she's made in her life, to the point that some people say, oh, it seems like you're talking shit. No, I mean, really what I'm trying to touch on is the fact that she's despite everything she's been through, she's a pretty damn strong person. That is the one overlaying fact to everything that I've ever said about her. Is that, yeah, she went through this, yeah, she did that, you know, she's strong. And please don't ever think that anything that I say is me trying to attack her for her being weak or whatever. You know, despite all the crap that she's been through, she still came out ahead. She, you know, and that's one of the things that I like to try to. That's one of the themes that I like to try to permeate throughout my existence is strength, especially mental strength, is really important. And you know, obviously, she's an extremely beautiful woman. Does not forget to mention that part. Blue-eyed, short, pale-skinned white girl, like my favorite almost. I mean, I don't have any one type of favorite, but I definitely have to say that right there, especially because of the height, freaking ranks pretty freaking high on my list. And I think she has an appreciation for the simpler things in life. You know, she's definitely her biological parents' child. Even though she was freaking raised by rich people, she's a freaking ghetto queen. You know. And, you know, another similarity to me is she's pretty fucking horny. She is definitely the best girl I've ever freaking landed. That's for damn sure. And that's you know, I'm not going to get too into detail about that, but just trust me. That's one of the... A lot of people like to talk about Taurus, and they're like, oh, Taurus, you're stubborn like the bull. We're also probably the horniest animals in the freaking zodiac. And that was one thing that I really freaking enjoyed about being around her. Probably, you know, one of the favorite things that I liked about being with her, like making love with her, was after we were done, I would like run my fingers up and down the length of her spine. Like I would hold her against my chest and like run my fingers up and down the length of her spine, and I would like feel her entire body quiver. It felt like I was playing like a human harp almost. And that you know, that brings me to like yet another thing about her that I really like is her sensitivity. A lot of people don't view sensitivity as a positive trait, but I do. And because a lot of sensitive people are sensitive all the way around, and they're like empathetic and sympathetic to other people around them and what other people are feeling and what other people are thinking. And like I said before, she can kind of be like this permeable ball of clay that is impressioned upon, sometimes easily, sometimes not, and sometimes that's not always a good thing. In fact, I know for a fact in the past, she's associated some people that were in fact a rather bad influence on her. But, you know, she's also associated with some people that were freaking good influences, I guess. And I wish her and everything she's doing all the all the luck and joy in the world. Please excuse me, I'm a little sick. One of the places I was squatting for a little while had a really bad draft and mold problem. But yeah, I don't feel any ill will towards this person at all. I just, you know, if anything, I think it's a shame that her and our involvement, we just jumped straight into being in a like serious romantic relationship, and we never got to be friends first. Because I think it probably would have worked out a hell of a lot better between us if we had done that. But whatever happened, happened. That's all water under the bridge now. There's no use in freaking trying to, you know, say, you know, coulda, shoulda, whatever, you know, that's done in the past. But yeah, I just wanted to say a few words about her since today is her birthday and so on and so forth. I'll be uploading this to a channel that I have on YouTube. It's called I Love Huey. ILUVWEYHUEY. Or I Love You, Huey. It's got some video of her and me on it together back when we were together. And there's some rare video on there as well of us. So maybe I need to freaking just make that public now. I mean, there's no point in me hoarding it or anything. But it's of her when she was like 20, 21. Just turned 21. She's 25 today, so happy birthday, Niki. I hope you have a good one. If you were here, I'd buy you a beer, but you're not, so. Fucking back hurts. Anyway. Yeah. Maybe we'll run into each other sometime or something.